What's up, guys? I'm Nick for Millerhood Sports, and this is the live stream for Wrestlemania 36. It's gonna be a weird one, man, because of obviously the global pandemic. I think most of the show is going to be taped. I think the show is taped, so it's going to be very weird to watch WrestleMania like this. But I am pumped up for it. So if you're out there watching, it's just a pre-show now, so nothing's going on right now. It's just a pre-show, so basically they're just talking about things going on. Apparently, two other matches got announced, so oh yeah, this is just night one because there's going to be a second night tomorrow. It's a very weird time right now for everything, really. I mean, especially for sports, the way it's been going on because of the pandemic. It's just a weird time. So obviously, wrestling is going to be very weird. So I think it's going to be WrestleMania. It's going to be really weird to watch without any fans. Like, imagine how big WrestleMania is, like how big the event is, and there's going to be no fans in attendance. That's just it's just odd. Like, it's something that it is it's uniquely its own. I've never I've never been to like any sporting event with no fans, like just an empty arena. It's very, very weird. There's what? So they're changing up the tag team ladder match into a triple threat ladder match with just one person from each team. I don't. Okay, that's weird. Like one person from each team just not show up. Those matches actually happen. They're just going through the matches now. That's a weird one. Goldberg versus Braun Strowman basically means that Goldberg's probably winning. I mean, I think it would be really awesome if Braun Strowman won the match because he deserves it. He's honestly one of my favorite wrestlers going today, and he deserves to win a world championship. And Goldberg shouldn't have beaten the Fiend anyway, so I don't know. I think this is gonna be fun, guys. Who's ever watching me right now? Thanks for tuning in. This is just the pre-show, so That's the one good. That's one of the good things about it being taped and being 2 nights. That it's not going to be like a 7 hour or 8 hour show like it was, like it's been like the last couple of years. I mean, I watched live last year, and that was awful. I felt awful the next day. Staying up that long, watching 8 hours of content glued to a TV is just it's not good. I can't imagine actually being in the stadium for that long. Just standing maybe in a stadium for 7 to 8 hours. Just that sounds awful. Especially with like some of the WrestleMania matches last year, so that got to be just very exhausting to watch and just to be a part of. I wasn't even in the stadium last year, and I was exhausted because you're reacting to moments that are happening. You're reacting to moments. So 8 hours of that, it's nuts. So as much as this sucks, not having WrestleMania, as big as WrestleMania can be, having it cut down to just like 3 hours is a benefit to whoever's really watching it. You know what I mean? It sucks for the wrestlers who aren't going to be performing in front of a crowd, and it sucks for the people in Tampa who are going to go see it. But it's got to be. There's a silver lining to it's not going to be as taxing or exhausting to watch. It's going to be more entertaining, basically, which is cool. That's always a good thing, which is what they're doing. It's why they didn't cancel or postpone it. They just they want to entertain people because I think that's entertaining people's what it's a good thing to do right now because it's to get your mind off things. This is the best thing about sports. I think we say this on the podcast a lot that sports it doesn't really matter, and in a sense, and in all of the sense, it really doesn't. But in a sense, it's not true because sports, just like movies and other stuff, it gets your mind off stuff. When you're going through a world and you got problems, obviously you got real problems, but you watch sports and it sort of just takes your mind off that for however long it's on. So airing, doing WrestleMania it's a great sort of it's a great sort of like distraction from the real world. Wearing my NWO shirt. It's really cool. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. If you're excited or not, you can comment down in the chat. Just explain your things. I think got a little too deep. Gotta watch out for the mic. It's be bad. So, let me know if you guys are excited or pumped up or what your sort of thoughts are right now going into watching this. I mean, it's going to be weird, right? But one thing is though that they do have they have matches. They have the matches like John Cena versus the Fiend, which probably helps because they do more sort of cuts and things. What's the word? Like they could actually make it sort of like a movie, like wise, like especially with Firefly Funhouse match, that they could just sort of do it in a totally different way than any other match. You know, they could film it in like a different sort of location, and they could do different things and they can cut it in a certain way, like you know how horror movies do. They just do big cuts and things that you like. Take this SmackDown on Friday last night. They did this cutaway thing where you have the Fiend up on a. You've seen it in the ring, and the Fiend is on like a. He's on a stand or something, you know. He's up there, and because of the fact that SmackDown was pre-taped and they could edit it a certain way, they edited in Bray Wyatt going behind him, like really quick, even though, and then they cut away and he wasn't there anymore because power of editing. You can do that if it was like a live crowd, you know, which is cool. You got to take the silver lining and sort of use them how you want. It's just a it's just a long pre-show, isn't it? That's something I'm not used to really. Usually on their pre-shows they have matches, which is I never realized how sort of time consuming that would be. You know, it's just you watch a match, you don't really care about it, but it does sort of take some time off. You know, I'm kind of excited. Oh, they're showing Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Kabuki Warriors. They're showing highlights of their rivalry going on. It should be good. Hmm. I wonder what they're gonna do now. I wonder what they're gonna do after WrestleMania. You know, like because Florida is on a stay-at-home order, and I think they filmed. I think they filmed Raw and NXT. I don't know if they filmed SmackDown. I honestly don't know what they're gonna do after WrestleMania. We're in a very weird time. I think I've said it multiple times now, but like, we're just in a very I don't know. I don't know if this has ever happened in history. I mean, I'm not old enough to actually see. You know, I know stuff happened back before I was born, but I don't know if it's ever been like this because this is a global thing. So, there's a sort of like feeling that I've never had. I've never felt ever. It's sort of like not knowing what's going to happen. Not really, not over worried. Just sort of like this. I don't know where this is going to end up, and I don't know how the world is going to be afterward. You know what I mean? I had to turn my phone off just because I feel like that's got a distraction here. Turn it down a little bit. I I think I said it. I think I said it earlier, but I really kind of hope Braun Strowman wins. I think he deserves it. He should have won a long time ago. I mean, Goldberg used to be cool, right? He used to be cool, but at this point, I think he's too old, and he can't really. And that's not like I'm not like trying to joke, like rag on Goldberg, but like you watch the Saudi Arabia show. I can't remember the name. It might be Crown Jewel. He could barely lift, and that is he could barely lift the Fiend up and do it, and he barely did a jackhammer. Right? That was so weak, and it was just to get like a spear versus spear thing, right? It was just to do like a spear versus who can have the best. Sorry, let me get that in a shot. It's best to have the who can have the best spear, like a spear off, and now we're not even getting that, and it's at, he's not gonna like stick around. He's I don't know. I have this discussion with Richard about like part timers and crap like that. Like people like Brock Lesnar sticking around even though what is this? It's a freaking rap video starring Miz and Morrison. What the heck is this? Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Oh man. I bet they had a lot of fun shooting this though, so that's good. It's definitely different. I think I think they did a rap video. They did a rap video back when they were like originally tag teaming. I don't remember it. Wow. This is weird. Oh my gosh. This stupid beat's gonna be in my head all freaking week now. It's just so freaking repetitive. It's one of those songs that's just gonna drill it into my brain. I'm not gonna be able to not hear it. Wow. Oh man. This is really funny, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's that's ridiculous. Oh, you have the Peter Rosenberg just crapped all over it. I thought it was amazing. It's one of those things that's just amazing. It's so bad that it's good. Like it's very bad, but that's what makes it amazing. It was an amazing video. It's just it's funny. Uh, If you're not watching, you should go and watch it. It's Miz and Morrison doing a rap video. It's very entertaining. I mean, it's really bad, but that's good. This is gonna be weird. A triple threat ladder match for tag team titles. It's 3 people wrestling for tag belts. Okay, it's gonna be enjoyable. I think. You got Kofi Kingston, John Morrison, and one of the Uso brothers. I don't know who. So it's obvious it's gonna be good. They're all very high flyer ish. So it's obvious it's gonna be a good match. But it's just weird. I don't know. I would like to know why they. I mean, I guess a lot of people decided not to come or got stuck home or whatever. But I'm sure it's gonna be good. I have no doubt that it's probably gonna be good. I don't know who's gonna win, and I don't have any like predictions on who is gonna win. I just have like my favorites. That match, I really don't. I know I'm gonna enjoy it. It's a ladder match. WrestleMania ladder matches are amazing most of the time. Like just going back to like 16 WrestleMania 16 with the first, like it was the first. I mean, they don't call it the first one, but it was like it was Hardy's, Steve, it was Dudley's, and the Edge and Christian. Like that ladder match was awesome. Then they do it the next WrestleMania where it was TLC 2, even though it was more like TLC 3. But like ladder matches at WrestleMania have always like really been good to me. Like I can't remember. I can't remember the last. Actually, I can't remember the last. Oh, Richard's talking. Hi, Rich. What's up? Hi, Richard. What's up? You watching WrestleMania? Are you watching WrestleMania? I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. It says someone else is watching. I don't. They're not commenting though. So you're the only one commenting. Right now, it's just Sami Zayn. They're showing. It's just a pre-show right now, so they're just doing. They're just talking about matches. Are you also watching WrestleMania? You could be. It could be like a watch along situation. We're watching it together. You're just and you type it in. So you could be watching WrestleMania while watching me watching WrestleMania. It's like it's an inception, you know. That'd be pretty funny. Are you going to watch it? It's gonna be it's gonna be different. I know. I should write a lot of poems. I'd be amazing. It's gonna be Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn. That's gonna be a good match. It should be. I hope they give it time. I don't know if Goldberg and Roman. I don't know if Goldberg. It's gonna be Goldberg versus Braun Strowman. It's only 3 hours. It's only 3 hours. It ends at 10, and it's actually going to end at 10 because of the fact that it's pre-taped. So that's what I was talking about earlier. It's what I was talking about earlier. The fact that as sucky as the situation is, the fact that it's pre-taped cuts it down, so you're not burned out. It's only 3 hours. It's totally watchable. I'd understand not watching like a full thing because that would suck. No, because of the pandemic, it's not. Because of how the pandemic is, they had to pre-tape it, so they cut it down into 2 parts, so they could edit around things. It might be tonight. It might be the main event of tonight. Goldberg versus Braun Strowman. That might be the main event. It'd be a pretty good main event. I don't know when it's going to be. It might be the main event. That might be the last match. It's going to be Goldberg versus Braun Strowman. So I'm excited for that. Braun Strowman should win. Brock Lesnar sucks. You keep saying that you keep saying he's the best, but he's not. I don't understand his gimmick. Oh, we're getting a pre-show match. We are getting a pre-show match. That's cool. It's gonna be Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak versus who? I tried to stay off of the internet, so I didn't, because of the fact that it's pre-taped. No, I don't think he's superior to Seth Rollins. I think his gimmick is very stale. He's been doing it for far too long now, and he probably needs to think about leaving for a long time. It just and no, Seth Rollins is amazing. Just take that comment and just go away with it. Like, Seth Rollins is awesome, especially with what he's doing now. He's so much better as a heel than he is a face. Oh, it's Drew Gulak versus Cesaro. This should be awesome. How much time is left? This should be good. I don't know if there's another match. So if they actually gave this time, then this should be good. No, Richard, he's not. You're insane. It's because you don't understand him, Richard. You don't understand him. You don't understand what he does. The cheese is better. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about that. It should be good. Gulak has one of those. He's a very technical wrestler. I think he's very submission based. Whatever. The cheese. I don't know. Cheese. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch some. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know about this cheese. Ah, cheese. Up with the cheese. I like that. Up with the cheese, down with the sneeze. That's good. I like that. That's good. Sneezing does suck. I hate sneezing. It's not a. It's not. It's not. It's not a good feeling. I think if you heard me, I'm very not pro sneeze. I think you're watching a different feed. I did not say I'm pro sneeze at all. Uh, oh, this is really good. Did it? That's awesome. That's good. This is this is very weird, man. It's so weird to watch wrestling with no fans. It's Cesaro versus if you weren't here, it's Cesaro versus Drew Gulak. Whoa. Oh man. Boot to the face. Oh, what the? Oh my gosh. That is insane. Really? Did a freaking airplane spin and just dropped him. That's the strength that this dude has is insane. Yes, he just has him on his shoulders. He's holding him by his neck. He like he had him on his neck and he's spinning around. Good God, he is wow. Oh, that was on a commercial. How is it? How is Miami better than Pittsburgh, Richard? That's my question. Yeah, Brady went to freaking Tampa. This year just started off very. This year just did not start off well for anybody. Not me, anyway. I don't know about the fan argument for your argument here, Richard. I've met Miami fans, and I gotta say, I'm not a fan of Miami fans. See that, Richard? Oh man, that's gonna be good. That should be fun. Why is this match happening? They're showing a picture of Aleister Black and Bobby Lashley. I don't understand why that match is happening. Oh man. Night 2 is going to be really good. It's Night 2 is probably gonna. It might be. Oh man, I don't know how to predict how this is gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be good or if it's gonna be bad. I don't know which night's gonna do better. Oh, you guys are funny. Then he break his back. Well, they showed a picture of. Oh, it's an interview. They're interviewing King Corbin. I need to turn on my light soon. I'll be back. Hold on. Had to turn on my light. Things are gonna be dark. The sun is starting to go down. I know, I turned on my light. That's why I got up.